Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be on the free-to-play account, working on the weekend Showdown. The Showdown in particular, show you guys how I'm going about it with a really tiny roster. Of course, this is one of the hardest events, this and Boss Battle, to do my faction bit. And if we look here, faction did max. We're in 48th. That's going to be helpful. 3 different straps. Okay, let's go. Well, one's 150% move damage for attitude. Not that I have anyone, but still, my faction. I'm in 85th, which, considering I'm the smallest person in the faction in a showdown, isn't terrible, but I would like to get higher. Blast and red gems are what can be broken to score some points there. Not great. Medallions also not great for me. I don't really have a blast person. I don't think I have anyone that does a bunch of reds. So there's that. These milestones hurt my medallion earning, but that kind of stuff helps. So let's get out here and let's see the tasks that are available for me too in the solo event here. I've done what I could so far. You can see I've broken all the black gems I could, getting there on traps. Did this Austin, this attitude, this raw. WCW, my only one is an underleveled booker. Not gonna happen. We have bonus damage with Austin, attitude, and raw. It takes forever because they can't hit super hard, right? And we don't have any of those superstars. So, Austin is one of my best options, and the other one is actually R-Truth. R-Truth helps the faction and gets me raw points, and I can win with at the same time. So let's go into the showdown itself now. I'm back up to full energy. Obviously not doing great without promoters, right? 270. It would be nice to, you can see I was at 400, but of course I was actually at 550, but I got knocked down like crazy overnight because I can't formulate a good defense because I have no one. So I just get, everyone sees me and they're going to smack me. So we're going to have a hard time making any gains in milestones, meaningful milestones here, especially without promoters. You can see I'm running double Trickster for bonus points and R-Truth here, who can do some work as long as they're not charged. So let's see what we can see. Rocky Maivia is a good spot. We want 6 stars so we can get max damage. I got my 1 promoter there on Austin. He's 20%. Let's go. I'm using triple red for R-Truth. It also can get me red for faction points. It's great if we hit a red to start. You can see we're all filled up, but this would fill us as well. Because I'm trying to get more traps and also get more reds, we're going to go ahead and cascade right here. Gets me more faction points. We're unlikely to die, sort of thing. So we're going to put this here, cascade on purpose. Give me a few more faction points. Not a ton, but every little bit helps. Because I won't do well in the tour today, I'm sure. I do have some tours to do, which I will try and record either tomorrow morning, or maybe after this in a separate one. This is just to show you guys kind of how... And also, R-Truth was clutch not only for getting the traps, but he was clutch for getting the black gems. That's how I was able to do the black gems so easily. So you just kind of have to get super creative. That gets me 14 of the trap gems, got me some red gems for the faction, and got me a bunch of damage with a raw superstar, right? With limited options, you have to get very creative. And I'm using double Trickster because there were 350 bonus points. Probably isn't going to matter that much, but you know, every little bit helps when you're like this. Every milestone makes a difference. Definitely makes a difference in the faction scoring and stuff. So basically I'm just looking for easier people to beat up on that are 6-star, that won't be loaded. As long as he doesn't have gear. Yeah, we seem pretty good. Is Luke the showboat? Yeah, he's the powerhouse, right? Yeah, so we just had to worry about his gear. 6, 9, 13, we're good. We're gonna probably pin anyway. So let's take the row break, because we're just gonna try, again, we're trying to get a bunch of reds for the faction portion. Because this, I can actually do that, right? So, and then we're gonna set up a fat cascade right there to get more reds. But it's stuff like this when you have very limited options that we're kind of trying to do to maximize our faction points as well as our event points, right? And Truth just happened to fit the bill. Like I said, I can't do anything with WCW. Those are low-hanging points, but I mean, that's not true, actually. Actually, I have a really good idea, and we'll do that. Now, instead of hitting the finisher, it makes 7 traps red. Yeah, it's the same. We're gonna go with the finisher. I probably could have done another area, but I want to make sure I win too. Once we get the raw damage task done, which is probably getting soonish, I have an idea how to get the Booker T damage in. And also how to help with Austin's damage. Maybe we'll switch to that because their Booker T is like twofer and Austin is also twofer. Let's see how we're doing here. There's another Showdown milestone. Give us some energy. We're getting closer on traps, and we're getting closer on raw being done. So let's go ahead and hit this. Oops, claim this. We need these solo points. If we could get here, that would be amazing. We'll run a couple more with R-Truth. I don't want any part of those two right now. Seamus. I think 6-star silver is a little bit more than I can choose. Sammy gets loaded really cheap if he's got the... So I want to avoid Sammy because we could get unlucky. Brett, we can go. I think we can handle Brett. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we look good here. No red, but that's really not a problem. We don't want him to get purple at all. We don't want to get subbed. The snowfall gems with him putting down, I'm not really worried about at all. In point of fact, so... Oh, let's get a grip of reds. Probably gonna cascade. No, it didn't. That's okay. I'm okay with that. You know what? We're gonna go for more reds again, this way. Again, trying to score some faction points. Like I said, I can't really get far Noto-wise, because I'm gonna just get hammered, so I might as well try and, even if it's dangerous-ish, I might as well just try and get more points. Plus, really I want to get the most... Oh, that's annoying. The most trap gems and stuff I possibly can, right? For that contest, as well as damage. And traps are R-Truth's major damage. Like major damage. We're just gonna risk this here. Since we have a ton of pin bar, I am the Cascade King, so watch this not work out for me. close. But this way we can also get more traps down, more damage. And I'm a little bit leery here, to be honest, of hitting the finisher. Simply because it only changes 7 traps red and I might not get them necessarily. So we're just gonna make sure I get them. Like that. Ooh, bunch reds there. Look at that. I love it when a plan works out. And all of his damage is from the trap, so we got a bunch there with Brett. We need to run our truth for the trap portion of the task anyway. We're going to run one more, see where we're at, and then see if I can't finagle some kind of silliness for... Unless I see somebody really low-hanging fruit. Are you not running MP? You're not. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to use Beefcake. And we are going to tag Booker T in from Beefcake. Okay. You'll see what we're going to do here to get Booker T some damage. Some of you may already know. We'll also get some attitude damage this way. Booker T needs yellows to load one of his moves, so we're going to prioritize swiping some yellows here. We're just going to put these down and get some damage out early. And we are going to take yellow swipe here. And you might be wondering why I'm not... I want to make sure I don't win with him. Right? Good, 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 good. Almost Booker T's turn. We are going to get some more power gems out next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. Okay, and I want to make sure I don't pin him. Okay. Absolutely don't. Okay. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gosh dang it. I should not have done the 5 match. Well, we're going to get the win here. But then we were going to put these out, tag Booker in, and he was going to hit his yellow move and hit gems maybe twice and get like 5 million damage, right? Like from the power gems. That's how you cheese that. We'll get it. I mean, I just shouldn't have done the choose that turn. I should have waited one more turn. And then we don't want Miz. DX Triple H. Looks like they're not really... He's got a penalty as well. Alright, let's use... I'm gonna have to buy health packs off the prize wall as well. Let's see if we can get it here. Do this kind of proper like. Potentially. I'm also gonna hold my power gems back one turn. Let's do that. Of course, I don't have yellows right now either. So I'd love to get some yellows for Booker T. So we're going to take that. There's a yellow. This is what I should have done the first time. This held my power gems back till we were ready to tag, which will be next turn. We might not be able to get them twice, but we'll at least get some guaranteed damage out there. We are also going to cheese ball this and set up... My brain isn't working. That. Because he is charged. Okay. But I want to take this. There's one tick. And here is second tick. So you can see we did like 4 million damage with our crappy Booker T by using the Disciples power gems. So now when we look at my WCW task, we probably got the easy low-hanging fruit damage cleared. And we're going to do the same with Austin as well, because even though Austin is good, he can't do that kind of damage. So go here. Hopefully you guys are learning stuff here about how you can kind of manipulate your scoring stuff when you don't have good people, like when you have to win with CSS. So there we got 3,705. So we got a good chunk of those, which is awesome. We're also getting attitude from both of them. So that's good. And this is the higher damage task, so they're harder to get, right? So good. That's perfect. Okay. We low charge. We don't want to mess with him. Ray is low charge and can have gear. I think we can find better options. Warrior, we definitely don't want to mess with. The bad Shinsuke, but we can't take a gold. But man, that's a lot of damage on the table. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do this. We are actually gonna start loaded. Yeah. We're just going damage here. We're gonna get a ton of damage. It's okay if we lose. 42 million low-hanging fruit damage-wise. So we're just gonna go ham. And I am going to play a little bit safer this time. Instead of... Nope. I lied. Not gonna play safer. Fortune favors the bold. We're gonna just try and get as much damage as we possibly can here. What did we get, like 12 million on that turn? Something like that. That's fantastic. It's gonna be funky. I really know I need to make a wild card. As much as I'd love to do that. And you can just see just how much damage we're doing with these power gems. Like this, right? Shinsuke's not getting his stuff loaded. This is like perfect. We're down to 0. So we're gonna have some potential pin bar issues. But that's okay. Very likely we're just gonna possibly win here. No, or he might kick him out. As long as there's not a huge cascade, we could end up being okay. Don't be loaded. Love it when a plan comes together. 2, 3. We're gonna do that. That. Of course, there is a task for blast gems. But I don't want to lose my power gems. We'll do... Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not. We're going to do this. Tick them there. And we're probably going to lose. I feel like Brutus was definitely the best shot to win, but I want to get some damage with Booker T here. So you just have to get, like, really freaking creative, you know, when you don't have good stuff. We're going to get a couple procs here. We're not going to win, but we're going to get a lot of damage out of this in general. For Booker T's task and for Disciples' attitude task, right? So that was a really good one. Really, really good one. Got some red gems out of it too for the faction portion. That's an L I'll take, right? That's an L that was worth it in my opinion. Oh, there might have been an echo on the Champs audio. I fixed that. I had my desktop audio and Champs audio on at the same time. Jacob, we want no freaking part of. Probably not Cody either. But let's see what how we did. Like, that should have been a good chunk of points for us, potentially. We still need 47 traps, which is really good points. So we want to do those. Almost done with the easy WCW. And we're like over halfway with the hard attitude. And almost done with the raw. So we'll go back to R-Truth eventually. And WCW we're not making great progress on, obviously. Losing is not ideal, but that was a good chunk of points for not much energy, you know? So we'll take it. And like I said, we got to climb. We're almost out of the hole we started in, so we can start getting some more here. They don't make a huge difference till you're higher. You get so many more points, and we are not going to get there. Like, those are massive difference, but it is what it is. So in the meantime, let's see what we're going to see. We're going to find some easier people to beat up on. How does he have his truth set up? Not good, right? Like, it just in there, AI never changed it. This is what we're going for, is looking for people like these that we can like target, right? Because anyone set up properly, loaded, charged, is going to be, you know, 4-star silver, 4-star gold. We're going to get our face kicked in. So we have to be very specific in what we target. Probably should have waited a little bit with that, to be honest. I'm just gonna not use the choose move yet, though. We're just gonna kind of chill here. Ideally, I'd be able to hit some yellow. It's fine, actually. Everything is fine. Oops. Let's take... This isn't working out quite the way I wanted it to. I wanted a match on the board. These traps are nasty, by the way, when he breaks them. So... yeah, that almost ended up really bad. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna tick 3. Because that'll load that, and then we're gonna set up that for Booker. Like that. Chuck these out. Yeah, that worked out okay in the end. Pretty much board full, some pin bar to work with. Booker's gonna swipe. Oh, that was beautiful. And he's dead, so that's great, but we can match some more reds potentially, and maybe blow some blast gems. Blast gems are a task. So we're going to put those right there. And if we get lucky, we can match some red gems here and get some more tasks for the faction event since he's already done. Hey, look at that. We got 5 blasts and some more reds. Taking advantage of everything we can right there. I do want to go back to R-Truth and those traps, because there were 60 points apiece. So we're just trying to be super, super efficient in everything we do, because we got raw, WCW easy ones are done, and you can see we're moving through even those. So like we want to go Austin next, I think, since he gets attitude and that, and then but we want to get the traps, I think. Actually limit 1,000. Yeah, let's do Austin. This seems to be working okay. Claim another milestone. Heck yeah. Getting there. Slowly but surely. I recall him being pretty good at 6-star bronze against 6-star bronze if he was set up right. He's not, but I don't like submissions. I think we can target him because he's going to have trouble filling the... Yeah. Probably. We're probably fine. I'm gonna have to buy health packs off the prize wall very soon. Okay, Austin. You know what? We'll give this a whirl. Let's see how it looks. Fortune favors the bold, right? I do think this board is not good for us. There is way too much yellow on here for my liking. We are gonna do this. And get rid of some of that yellow. It's probably gonna take purple, which is fine. If he does, that is okay too. As long as he kicks out, that's okay. Alright. Okie dokie. We're gonna refill our choose move. What does this do? Purple leeches, we're okay. That shouldn't bother us. Are we one short? We're gonna be one short again. Should have taken the black match, actually. It's whatever. You might tag Samuel in. Okay. Okay. Best way to do this. We want to set up a 5-match for our boy. Here. Not a good way to do this, actually. Well, that's okay. We're just gonna go like that. His yellow is filled, so that's good. Oh yeah, Austin. I was thinking Booker, or yeah, Booker still. Oh, this is fine, actually. This is great. What am I worried about? The sub will tick the power gems. This is even better. We can do everything loaded. Yeah. I was still thinking Booker. This is way better. 3, 6. I need how much to refill? 6, 9. I need that much. Let's not. Let's go in the corner. So the sub ticks the power gems as well because it's a choose. Plus then we get the sub bleed. We're going to lose a bunch of power gems, unfortunately. But obviously we got a bunch of damage in. So that's good. Sammy's no longer a danger of loading his moves. And now we can just go to the races. We're not going to get nearly as much power gem damage. But we're getting a bunch of Austin damage now. So it's good. Enough. Let's just row break that and take 5. That's 8. We're going to be 1 short, I think. Oops. Miscalculated on my part. I made a 5 match because I'm a bad player. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ish. As long as Foley's sub isn't loaded, we should be okay. Actually, even if it is, we can get Disciple back to tag us out. Perfect. He also has Black MP we're going to be able to steal. 3, 6, 9. That's the 9 we need. Almost all of our power gems are gone now, but that's okay. We should, I think we can close this out straight up with Austin now, probably. Although this is concerning where the pin bar is, to be honest, because we're going to get pinned and we have no life. So let's not lose. I don't want to lose. Just to be safe. You have to get really creative when you have a small roster like this to try and Showdown, by the way. And as far as trainers go, I have none really. He just has 99 MP and I have Alexa on at coach for power gems, right? Like it just, I don't really have much for trainers other than MP guys. So we're basically doing this completely bare bones. Got into the top 10,000 in the game with a tiny roster. Okay. Austin still got a bunch more, and we still have a little bit more attitude and a lot more WCW down there, but that's going to be the last one we go for now because we got trap gems. And then let's just see if we've moved up on the faction one at all. Right here. 82nd. So we did move up a little bit, and I still have some tours to do as well. So Logan, and we want Brett again. This guy's set up way better though. If he gets started, that'll be a problem for us, but we won't let him get started, hopefully. Oops, that's the wrong button, huh? Let's actually refresh. Yeah, good choice. Good choice. Okay. I really want to save the prize wheel currency for that attitude strap, but... Oh no! What a douche nozzle! It didn't show... Did it show that and I just wasn't paying attention? He's got power gem down reduction trainer. Come on, man! Why you gotta be like that, bro? It's fine. 1, 3. We're just gonna do that and see how much damage we are getting reduced. Ah, it's still fine. Okay. Still fine. And I'm just gonna take my swipes. We just won, though. I saw the power gem thing and I got a little bit worried, so yeah, that's kind of on me. That was a little easier than it should have been. Which, if I wasn't worried about Austin's damage, that would be the way to just win. I would just win with Beefcake like this. It would be way easier to just win, right? So, Kaiser. Yeah, we like Kaiser. Ooh, no, low charge. I was gonna say a silver would be great, but not Kaiser. I meant Vinci. I said Kaiser. I meant Vinci. I think now we're not going to be getting any points with the Disciple, so let's make sure yellow-green is what we don't want for him. Play a little defensively. Oh, come on, man. Feels bad. Feels bad. I'm going to go ahead and chuck these out this turn. That was not what I wanted to do on the turn meter. At all. Austin, we don't need to save. Because he's got the sub, right? So we can do a 3-match. Let's just do a 3-match. Goldberg's gonna kick him out. Increase your green gem damage. Okay, we're not too worried about that move then. Okay, we're gonna go 3, 6, 9. So that recharges us, and let's see how this goes. Alright, Goldberg's gonna come in. Not loaded as well, so that's good. Plus, he's got MP for us to steal. We're actually gonna, yeah, let's just take it. Good. This is working out rather nicely. Now we only need to charge 8 because we're gonna steal 1 MP. Which is good because we can't load it anyway. That's 7. Whatever. Yeah, didn't matter. Okay, cool. Cool beans. That's working. Okay. So yeah, hopefully you guys are picking up some tips for Showdown and in general. Like, yeah, you can extrapolate this out to higher level when you got to win with poor CSS and stuff. We're getting really close to another milestone. Austin's still got, we're done with the attitude bonus, so now it's all just straight Austin damage from here. So I'm trying to think, that's just 700 points here. This would be 7,000 points here. And truth, 47 times 60 is how much? Oops. 47 times 60. 2,820 points for that. So Austin is our best bet over anything else right now still. Okay. I would like to get those traps though. Because what's in the next wrong one. This one. Yeah, straight 370 to 375. So maybe I want to go back to Tricksters, because if I get 350 each run, that's 700 points a run. Let's just use R-Truth, get some red for the faction event. I'm not able to calculate. It's too early. My brain is big dumb. Silver. Doesn't look like... Eddie's got a hot tag. That would not go well for us. Second thoughts are often best. Huh. This one looks tempting. Let's go back to this for a little bit. Let's get the double trickster and let's see if we can get some red, some traps, and then climb some Nodo. Potentially, because there are going to be points in there too, right? Let's see. Yeah, we're close to 3,200 there, and maybe we can get there, because I got energy in tours still. So, yeah, and maybe, I'll probably just call this a video for this, and then show you where I end up in a different video, right? Because I'll get my tour energy and all that jazz, and I'll show you where I end up for the faction event and all that in a different video. This is just to show you how I'm attempting to go through the showdown, meet the task requirements. I could also be using Powerhouse Taker, but mine's only like 4-star gold. And Truth does so much damage on the traps. If you're wondering how I'm doing all the damage, if broken by your opponents, deal up to 853k damage health. If broken by you, deal 845k damage and make the black gems. So that's like almost 1 million per trap at this level, right? So that's how I'm doing all the damage. So 7 traps is 7 million, almost 14 is nearly 14, right? So that's why we try to get 2 out, plus we get more traps for that task, and then we're getting more reds for the red task, right? For the faction one. Because every point matters when you don't contribute a lot, because you have a small roster. So we have to manufacture points wherever we can. Because I'm not getting carried. I want to make that very clear. I don't want to just get carried. So if I'm in the bottom 10 of the faction, I want them to like move me down, right? So for the month, I want to make sure I do enough to warrant being where I'm at. And this is to show you guys too. I mean, this is a right on the edge of a top 50 faction. You can, and this is a tiny roster. So there's really no excuse with a decent sized roster to not, a tiny free-to-play roster no less. You can easily make a top 50 faction if you've been playing this game for a while and make a huge difference for your roster, your events, all of that stuff. Absolutely can be done easily with if you have any kind of roster, because I have no kind of roster, right? So is it easy? No, it's not. I don't want any part of Gunther. Not feeling that, Brett. Zombie Link. Walter, huh? Boy, if Macho gets in, we're screwed. Let's do it. Oh, bro. Alright, didn't load him, okay. I was afraid that was going to charge him up. Kinda don't really want a super cascade, but it's all good. If I do, it's not the end of the world. kind of wanted to keep him from getting the tag because... Oh, are you kidding me? Skip turn? Although when he breaks our traps, it's going to steal his health and fill us back up. So we don't lose that much damage, really. But we're not going to kick out because he's got this stupid plate on and we don't have a strap. Probably won't kick out. Yeah, that's some bullcrap. Stupid skip turn strap. Come on, man. Who uses skip turn straps? They're horrible. It's fine. 25% chance of going off unless it's against you, then it's 100% chance of going off. Should have fought that hurricane. That'd be all my health packs, huh? I don't really want my MP reduced by 2 because he's attitude. Oh, Cowboy Bob. Okay. Annoying. I'm annoyed. I don't like losing when I can control, like, when I was expecting to win, I should say. Obviously, I can't control a skip turn going off, but... And I mean, I could be hitting the finisher and stuff, but I'm definitely being greedy, trying to get the most points I can. Maybe that's not greedy because, you know, limited amount of energy in Showdown, so just trying to do what I can. Sort of thing. This way, I mean, it lets us get a lot of red gems for the faction task, so I'm definitely being greedy. But I also want to get as many points as I can, right? On the limited energy I have, so. Because, like, I don't know how many red gems we're getting out of this one, but this is, like, the 3rd time I've placed this 3x2. So that's at least 18 red gems this run. Plus we're going to make traps red, so, like, 25 minimum. His stun is loaded, so we don't want to mess around here. I will get some more red gems, though. For sure. I should see, my NWO Hogan is high enough for one matching match. I should see if I have NWO Hogan on him, because then it would let me do more. That would be a good adjustment. But also, let's see where we're at point-wise. Anyway, I think I've shown you guys, like, a pretty good glimpse into how you would tackle Showdown at a lower level. You're just using the options that you have, and we're basically only getting it done with MP trainers. Like, I have no damage increasers. In the same token, with Truth, I'm using something where all of his damage is built in, where trainers don't really matter, right? So, yeah, I'm just using Jesse for 1 red, Butch for 4 red, right? And I should be using Hogan for the match on the red, and we could get some more red matchies, right? So like that. So yeah, this is what Showdown looks like at a lower level. I still do have some Hell Mode tours I can clear, and I have the energy from the Brutus tour. We're almost there with traps. We are, look at, like, for task-wise, all the generic ones, we're going to get all of them done, probably except WCW. I think I'll be able to finish Austin with the energy. Definitely you'll finish the traps. I'm going to finish the traps up and then switch back to Austin, I think, because I'm trying to get some red gems for the faction one. Right here, 20 points per. And we're still in 82nd. But yeah, as far as tours go, I've done some of them off stream recording, right? And I've gotten through normal on most of them and hard on the ones that I can. So I have Hell unlocked, and I haven't really went through those. I figured I would record going through Hell mode and how I'm getting through those, but so we'll just do the Disciple one here so you can, I mean, it's pretty, the Disciple one's obviously really easy, but yeah. So we're going to pick up our energy there, then go do normal and hard, and then go back to Showdown, because there's, I don't know, like 3 hours left? So I'm going to call this a video. This isn't going to be an episode label. This is just going to be, like, playing, you know, at a low-level Showdown in an event and how you go about it. You're just using the people you can, the people that you have, and trying to get creative with how you can get your scoring in, right? So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Hopefully maybe some long-term players watch it, maybe learn something. And for newer players, I think you can pick up a lot here on how to do well in events. And definitely you can do a lot for your faction, right? If even with a tiny roster, just to show you guys again where we're at in comparison, you can see my faction's in 48th place, and I am the smallest person in the roster last time I looked by a country mile. My talent is went up a little, yeah, 356k. Hey, look at that, we got a 482k player in here now. Awesome. But other than that, 5 million basically, right? So like, I don't know how many times bigger that is, like I think we're down to 15 times bigger. So just be active and do your crap, and you can hang in a faction that has 5 and 6 million people in a top 50-ish faction, right? So that's the main thing too that I want to show with the progression on this account. A lot of people say, I can't do it, I can't be in a top faction, it's too hard. I mean, if you can do, like, with a 350k roster, we'll see at the end of the month if I can, but if you can hang, then you definitely can do the stuff required with, you know, a 4 million, 5 million roster, right? So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and hopefully you're enjoying this and picking up a lot of tips. It's meant to encourage and help and people play the game at a different level than my main account does, right? So hopefully this is accomplishing that. And remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and good luck out there. I mean, this is kind of interesting. It's kind of, I wouldn't say it's kind of frustrating because I'm used to, like, just mauling things, but it's also kind of fun in figuring out a problem, or the solution to the problem. You know what I mean? But it could be easier. Definitely not going to be easy on a new account to do Showdown.